What is up, everybody? All right, guys, we are doing a really, really awesome tour here. I got Chris, 100% DIY? 100% DIY. 100% DIY. You guys are gonna be amazed by this. We are at the Nomadic Custom Shop right now. It's gonna be a little noisy, but that's why we got the mics. We're gonna mic her up right now. We're gonna get this going. I'm shocked and amazed and just at awe at all of the amazing work that Chris has put into this. We're gonna get all the details right now.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you. You have been a fan of the channel.
For years.
All right.
For years.
I'm gonna talk a little loud. Hopefully the mic's picking me up because I'm not Mike.
Her name is Wicked Wanda. She's a good witch. And I have followed you for years and been a huge fan of you and Nomadic Customs. So of course I'm wearing Nomadic Custom shirt. But this is Wicked Wanda and she's a good witch. She's a 2022 Sprinter 4-wheel drive. And I bought her, put her in my backyard and got to work. Welcome to my lair.
Got some mood lighting in here. Can we turn the white lights on for
yes.
So all the audience can see your amazingness? Okay, how long did it take you to do all this?
So it took me, I had the van for about 2 years, but there were a few months where I didn't work on it. So altogether about 1.5 years. And it is 100% designed and built by me. So yes, if you're a woman and you're watching this, you can do this too. There is one magic ingredient I will tell you. It doesn't matter if you do or don't know how to use a screwdriver, there's one magic ingredient and that is persistence, that's it. Oh. Don't expect to do anything right the first time, expect to do it at least 3 times and then you're gonna be okay.
Okay, so persistence.
Yeah. Yep, persistence. Nothing in here was done right the first time. There's nothing plumb, level, square, flat in a van. It's all curved. It is much harder than building a house. But yes, you can still do it. The magic ingredient is persistence.
I love that.
Part of the inspiration was I love Disneyland and I particularly love the Haunted Mansion. So I wanted that vibe. So everything is witch themed in here. I've got my bat curtain and I've got some little candles that I just twist to turn on and off.
Are those low voltage?
They're battery operated with little like hearing aid batteries.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then I've got these little bat poles I put on everything.
Yeah, we're gonna get a close up of those. Don't worry about that. Cool. But there, look at that. Cool. That is cool. Oh, that is so cool. Where'd you get those?
These I actually got on Amazon of all places. This I think was a thrift store find. You
have this area right here. It looks like it's a. Well, you explain it because I.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the van I actually have 2 showers. I have one recirculating shower system and then a normal shower out of the back.
You did your own recirculating shower?
Yes, sir.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Essentially, the way it works is there's a 29-gallon tank in the dinette bench, and I can transfer up to 6 gallons to a recirculating shower tank that's behind this galley. And essentially what happens is I have a thermostatic mixing valve here that controls the temperature. I set it and forget it. I don't have to keep adjusting it. And then I have an aqua hydrant right here, quick disconnect. So the water flows out here, and then down here into this is a shower pan right here. And so it recirculates and goes through a series of 4 filters and a UV sterilizer, and then heat exchangers and a water mixing valve. An hour shower on 5 gallons of water.
Is there filters involved?
Yes, so I have a series of 4 filters. There's a 50 micron spin down filter, and then 3 whole house filters with a 20 micron filter, a 5 micron charcoal filter, like a 1 micron filter for the final. And then it comes up here, and behind the Raven door is a UV sterilizer.
Okay, there is a Raven, everybody. That is a Raven door. Look at that. That is so funny. Aww.
My little Raven.
So how often do you have to change it? Because that's what I've heard with the recircs.
It depends on how often you use it. For me, once a month, just because. But I travel alone, so I don't really have a lot of, essentially I just use it once, and then I dump the water. I don't hold the water between showers. A lot of people do. So for me, that keeps the water in the filters cleaner. The idea is this. When I get it home, I'm replacing this with a 2-section bench. So one of these benches will be for a cassette toilet, and one is my cleaning supply pantry.
Okay.
So these are removable. Underneath this bench, when I take the bench out, this is a shower pan, and it has what's called a whale gully IC. And the drain has a water sensor in it. So when it senses water, it turns on a bilge pump and pulls the water out of the bottom sideways through the 50 micron spin down filter and a series of 3 cartridge filters and then the UV sterilizer.
You were going to eventually put your toilet in here. Where is your toilet now?
It's in here.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Which toilet did you
Just a cheapie. I just use a cheapie. Yeah, I don't care. Just a cheap cassette toilet is fine with me.
Awesome.
You know, for now. But eventually, I want to get a wrap on. Those are awesome.
Did you find that through Nomadic?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And you're the first person to introduce that to me, and my mind was blown.
Have you seen one in person?
No,
well,
unfortunately.
We're going to show you before you leave Nomadic today.
Oh, very cool.
Explain to me what's going on here. There's something,
okay.
I just have a funny feeling something's going on.
Right. So this cabinet here, this is where I house my camera gear. So I have no doorknobs or handles on it.
Wait, camera gear, what do you do?
Yes. Well, I actually work in construction.
Right, okay.
But my heart and soul is an artist, and so I will use any tool, any medium to fulfill that.
Got it.
And for now, it's cameras, of all things. I never would have thought that, but that's just how life rolled out.
You did something that I absolutely love on a counter.
Thank you.
I'm going to get a close-up of it so people can see. So people can see the sparkles. What did you do?
The countertops, I needed them to be lightweight. Like everything in a van should be lightweight. So the way I made the countertops is I have 3/4 inch Meranti balsa core plywood, and I used 1/2 inch bamboo edging just to constrain the epoxy and glitter. And when it was cured, I was going to take a flush trim bit and just flush cut the bamboo to be the same thickness as the top. And I thought, wait a minute, this is how they build really nice sailboats so that things don't fall off, and it works great. So I can drive with things on the countertop, and it keeps it in place.
That's how they build sailboats. You just blew my, I forgot all about that. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I love that.
Thank you.
Your upper cabinets, and actually all of your framing, I believe, is the 80/20 aluminum?
It is.
Okay.
I didn't use name brand. I went with T-nuts.
Yeah.
Because they were cheaper. They'll cut it to length and they machine it for you if you want. Even with shipping, it was great. So
but you did it right too, because you used the
rounded.
Yeah, the smooth sides, and you did it all.
When I first started dreaming about this, I knew I should build everything out of cardboard. So I did that at least 6 times. And I was so sure about the layout I wanted until I built it in cardboard. And I thought, well, you know what, if I turn it, I'm going to take my nose off. So I had to kind of make everything smaller to open the space up. And then I used aluminum because it's like Tinker Toys. You can put it together and take it apart. If you use wood, you just have to scrap it and start all over. So I love working with aluminum. It's very easy, it's very user-friendly, and I highly recommend it.
Shout out to George over at Humble Road.
Yes.
You got a lot of your inspiration from him.
Yes, I did.
I want to say inspiration from Humble Road and Nomadic
yes.
together.
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
For sure.
Convection oven, or is that how you're cooking?
This is a microwave, convection oven, air fryer, and broiler in one. And I have never used anything but the microwave because I can build you a kitchen, but I can't cook. So it has heated up stale potatoes from Wendy's and popcorn. So.
Awesome. Can we switch sides and you kind of go over
Sure.
your whole bed situation there?
Absolutely.
Before we get into your bed situation and your lounge, actually, I should say, can you talk a little bit about the ceiling? I'm going to kneel down.
Absolutely. So for both the ceiling and the walls, I designed that actually using Midjourney AI art generator. And I personally love stargazing, and I have missed too many opportunities to do that because I've been exhausted from dealing with the rat race. So I thought, you know what, the rest of my life, I want to be able to stargaze anytime I want. So I travel alone. Usually I sleep back here and I can look out of the skylight, which is a giant pilot hatch. At night when it's too foggy to see out of the skylight, I can actually look at the stars on my ceiling. So I've printed this imaginary galaxy, and I installed 512 strands of fiber optic cable. And right now I have Orion programmed in it and random twinkling, but I'm going to install all 88 constellations. So even if I'm in the northern hemisphere and I want to see what's going on in the southern, I can actually see constellations from anywhere on Earth.
Can you actually show us how that skylight operates?
Oh, absolutely. So normally skylights are hinged, but this one is really big and really heavy. So instead of being hinged, it just pops up about 1.5 inches and slides forward right underneath my roof rack. And I just love it. So there, and it locks and it's watertight and I can actually walk on it. It's really, really strong. In fact,
like a plexiglass?
It's acrylic, yeah.
It's acrylic, okay.
And I can actually do pull-ups.
Everybody's doing pull-ups.
These are 57 years old.
Yeah. I never said you're near age.
That's all right. I'm proud of it.
Okay, good. Amazing windows. You have them all open right now.
Yes.
That's why everybody's hearing the noise, and I apologize for that. But what windows we got?
These windows are actually Broad Arrow out of Canada. They're dual glazed acrylic and they're awning style. So even when it's raining, I can open them and enjoy a breeze.
Yeah,
and
they operate?
Yeah, actually, they're really, I love that you can close them, you can pull it all the way shut, lock it, or you can have it open about 1/2 inch for nice breeze, but still have them locked.
Oh.
The other thing too, as a woman traveling solo, I didn't want glass back here. I just wanted to make it a little more difficult if somebody wanted to break in. So it's acrylic. It will take you a while to break in. And even if you could, this van is so high up, good luck getting in.
So part of your designs, not only did you do a really cool ceiling, you did something that not a lot of people do, and you picked a phenomenal design.
Thank you.
So, wallpaper?
It is actually a polyester blend canvas that is made for latex printers. And my best friend Ryan, he and his wife have a print shop, and they gave me the keys to it years ago and said have fun, so I did. So this actually doesn't exist anywhere except for my imagination. It was also designed using Midjourney, and I was aiming for sort of an Art Nouveau Damask wallpaper vibe, but haunted, but not creepy haunted, more like Disneyland Haunted Mansion.
Sure.
And so if you look closely, there are a whole bunch of hidden faces in here, like there's Pearl Eye Guy, and then there's like a lion face, but there are a whole bunch of hidden faces in there, and they're my guardian angels. They watch over me at night.
Oh my goodness. And you did all that on Midjourney?
I did.
And that just came off from your head? From your own mind?
From my head and the collective mind of people all around the world, because it's AI, so thank you, people. Okay. Thank you, artists. And
actually, you said you already sleep this way, so you...
I do.
You never put this down?
I did it first, but I really don't need to. I'm not that tall. So I can sleep here perfectly, and then I can just leave this open. But I do have an insert that goes here, and when it's deployed, this is bigger than an Olympic queen-size bed back here. Wow. Yeah, that's just... I have 2 beds though.
You do?
Yeah.
What's the second?
Yeah. The second one fits into this L-track.
Oh.
I don't know if you actually heard me to describe how this works.
Yeah, I heard it, but let's tell the audience again.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like sleeping on a slant. I want to sleep on a level surface. And I thought to myself, how can I have a level surface but not have to get out of the van at night to pull up leveling blocks or Trek jacks? Yep. It's just a safety thing, right? I just want to just get in and go if I have to leave. So the way this bed system works is I have an aluminum strip that goes across here that has IKEA Scorva clips in it for the Scorva telescoping rails. Mm-hmm. And what I do is I have a little cheap RV bubble level on it, and I lock in one side, level it, and lock in the rest of it. So this side's perfectly level. And then I have a teeny tiny little laser cube level that I stick on that, and then I set the other side up, and now I have a perfectly level bed platform, and I don't have to get out in the middle of the night to pull up blocks if I have to leave in a hurry.
I love it.
So
I love it so much.
Super cheap, low tech, anyone can do it.
This is a 1, 2, 3, 4-in-1?
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's 4-in-1. Yep. So chess, checkers, Scrabble,
yep.
And then cribbage.
Cribbage.
Yeah.
You play them all?
I do. I started to learn chess
Oh, really?
But I'm no good at it.
I mean, most of us aren't. Don't worry. I'm not. I'm definitely not. I know how to play.
But I love the show Queen's Gambit. That's
Isn't
so
it
cool.
a phenomenal
I love that
show?
Yeah.
So many of us. Netflix effect, everybody.
This is walnut inlay. Well, bamboo substrate, 3/4 inch bamboo, and then walnut, and this is sapele. This was done on a laser engraver, and then this was done on the CNC router. I actually had wanted to learn how to do my own computer work for CNC for a long time. So 2 years ago, I took a class in SolidWorks, and then I took a class in AutoCAD so I could learn how to do the computer files for this. And then I'd gone to school for machining years ago, so I was built for this. I love it.
Because I've been in such awe of your van, I totally forgot about your sink, which is right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So I'm
like, your sink and your refrigerator. I'm
yeah.
like, oh yeah, I forgot about these.
So you might notice that there's not a lot of utilities looking at you because, you know, life is too hard not to live in a fantasy world if you can. So I don't like looking at a sink or faucet or anything like that. So it's kind of hidden here, and this is a cutting board if I need. But underneath here is my sink. It's nice and deep so I can wash my hair in it.
Okay.
But I've also hidden the faucet back here. So it just swings out, and this also pulls out.
Yep.
And
that's actually really cool.
thank you. Thank
also
you.
Fascinated with this.
Thank you. And
I almost want to pull one and like something's gonna like pop out.
Actually, I'm going to make one of them a switch, but for now they just hold art supplies. So I've got
cool.
watercolors in here, and then.
Are you gonna do that though? Can you do that?
Oh yeah.
You make it as a switch?
Yeah. Actually, my brother-in-law. This I didn't make. My brother-in-law did this for me. I told him I want a potion bottle that lights up, and Rob Lubell is my brother-in-law. He's awesome. He was a lighting.
I know who Rob Lubell is?
No.
Okay.
Well, we should all know, but
okay.
no, you know. So his name's Rob Lubell, and he was a lighting technician in movies, and he did the briefcase for Pulp Fiction. And so he's really good with lighting.
So that's where we would know him from.
Yeah,
Got it.
so
Okay.
the guy who did the light, in the briefcase light for
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, he did this, and so I just love this thing.
Oh, well, we're going to give him a shout out now.
Right on.
Okay.
But I mention that because he has a company called Moonshine Lamp Company, and he makes fantasy over-the-top lights. And so some of them are books on shelves that you pull it, and it's a light switch, and it turns on a bar lighter.
And this is your refrigerator. I'm sorry. For everybody that's like, where's the fridge? Okay.
Yes, and it's not a fancy 12-volt fridge. Here's what I did. I wish I could, because this thing drives me nuts because it doesn't stay closed easily.
Okay.
But this is a regular 120-volt AC refrigerator. It was under $170. And to operate it, I installed a very small Victron inverter. It's a 24-volt DC to 120-volt AC inverter. And it was $118, and this was under $170.
You got to do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah.
You did it all yourself.
I did.
You don't know electrical stuff, or did?
So I'm comfortable with household stuff, which is just, 120,
Yep.
220,
Romex,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, but doing a van is a completely different world. This is DC, and it's low voltage, and low voltage can be more dangerous than high voltage. But yes, I did design this, and this was the hardest part of it all. None of this is hard physically. It's hard to understand stuff and not burn it down. So what I did is I designed it and I built it, and then the only person who has done anything on this, I paid an ABYC certified marine electrician to inspect it, because I don't know what I don't know.
Boat Yacht Association, everybody. Right?
Yeah, ABY, American Boat and Yacht Council.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the cream of the crop.
Yep.
So he came and inspected it. So it is a 24-volt bank made up of 12-volt batteries in pairs, right?
Okay. Yeah, I could say you did that.
Yep.
So you use the SOK batteries, Victron components.
Right. And
very well done.
Thank you. And
Very
the batteries are actually the 206 amp hours. So it's pretty beefy system.
So it's 206 out a piece?
Yes.
So are they
800?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
412 at 24 volt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So what would that be? 824 at 12, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny though is I believe is your fiber optics in 24?
No, that's at 5 volts.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So that's part of the step down.
Right, exactly. So I bought the components for it. You can do the ceiling for under $100.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What? And
Yeah.
oh, maybe explain because I don't think we
Right.
did. It's not working. It's not that it's not working right now. That you have you're doing motherboard, right?
Yes, the little feather board, there was something wrong with it.
You
but-
like just finished this recently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this is still new, everybody. Let's
Yeah.
give her some credit. She's killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it. So when I catch back up with you soon, you're going to show us the fiber optics.
That's right.
Please.
And 2 more treats that you know about, but no one else does.
Yeah,
so.
we're going to catch up with you in probably a couple months when you got it all finished. But I wanted to get this tour out there because I think we need to know who you are. What do you have a social media? Do you care about social media? Like, if you have it, share it. You know,
I'm
if
not
you want
like
people
you,
to follow-
Jared. I do not have a following like you, but I started a TikTok channel. It's Chris.inthewind.
Okay.
So KRIS.inthewind. And I have nothing up yet, but my plan is to document my travels. And, you know, honestly, I've been on the road for about 4 weeks now. I knew I would probably like van life, and you know what? I love it. It has been just amazing. I wish I had done it when I was younger, but I really recommend it. Like, everybody should do this. It's just amazing.
Well, Chris, I want to tell you this. You are the reason, right now, you are the reason why I do this channel.
Okay, I'm gonna come in for a hug because
Aw.
you and your videos and the people that you have highlighted. I would never have done this if you didn't have your channel, because I've been able to see creativity and ingenuity from all around the world. And I will tell you, I can't believe that I'm actually in Nomadic Customs Shop because at the show, we just went to the Adventure Van Expo in Enumclaw,
Yeah.
and people were touring my van, and everybody was like, oh, are you going to sell this? And you're going to build another? And I'm like, I would hire one builder, and that would be Nomadic Customs and Mark and the artists that work here. So,
Well, I'll tell you guys, everybody, I'll tell everybody there we go. I'll tell everybody right now, Mark was so impressed with Chris. He asked her to come to the shop. Obviously, I can do my tour, but that was a cherry on top. He wanted to show her van build to the entire crew, and they got a personalized tour of your van, right? And we just wanted to show it off. So that is why we brought Chris here, and it was a bonus for all of you because we wanted to show everybody. So thank you so much. There's not really much on the outside, or I would
No,
go to
not
the
yet.
outside. Not yet. Anything else?
oh yes, the window.
Oh, the window, everybody. We're going to finish off with the window.
So
The window's
this
probably
is,
one of the coolest parts.
Thank you. You know what's funny is I didn't know I would like it so much.
Yeah.
But when you're inside the van, this is the shower wall.
Yep.
And there's this glitter vinyl on it. It looks like the sun, right, from the inside. But I took a picture of the blood moon and printed it on clear vinyl and stuck it to the window. And so at night, it's gorgeous when it's lit up inside the van and you're outside. It really looks very realistic.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you.
It's so amazing. This whole van is just, it's ridiculous. You know this?
Right on.
I love it. Keep doing you, please.
Thank you.